Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. Hope you guys are doing great. It's been a while since I made a video on this channel because I have been super busy for the past 5-6 months. So it's good to be back right now, and since it's the start of the new season in the Premier League, I cannot go without creating a prediction video because every time I make a prediction video it always seems to do well compared to this channel statistics. So here we are doing a Premier League prediction. We are going to go through a tier list for the Premier League table. Then in the end I will tell my top goal scorers, signing of the summer, flop signing, perhaps even the most surprising team of the season. Could be a positive, could be a negative. Make this video short so that my editing time would be less. Let's get to the tier list. Here we are with the good old tier list, and let's just straight away get to it. Alright, so I think Wolves is going to be the first team to be relegated, or the bottom team, because they haven't done much transfer activity and they have sold some really high caliber players. So I just don't see how Wolves is going to survive the season. They just sacked their manager, or the manager left. So there's a lot of trouble brewing in Wolves. I think it might be a bit too much, and even though their first game is against Man United, and I would not be surprised if they get a draw or a win at Old Trafford. Alright, Wolves. Following them down to the championship would be, where's Sheffield United? There we go. Sheffield United. This is going to be a bit of a tricky one. I've not seen anyone predict this, and I'm going for Crystal Palace because I feel like without Zaha, they might be a team. They seem to be a bit wobbly, but I think this time they would actually go down. Now right above them would be the teams like Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Everton. I think Everton might also go down as well. Actually, you know what? I might. Oh gosh, wait. Hold on. I actually had Luton Town in the very beginning. I just felt like they were not gonna stay up in their first season back after a long time. You know what? I'm gonna drop Luton down. Yeah. I think Wolves might survive with their with the new manager coming in. They might have a bit more than Luton Town to survive. Actually, you know what? Let's just keep this in order. I think 20th would be Luton Town. 19th would be Sheffield United. I think they're not going to recreate their magic that they did the last time they came up. I mean, out of these 7, there are going to be 3 relegation teams. You know what? Premier League is a bit competitive. Yeah, because even the likes of West Ham, Aston Villa, Brighton, Newcastle, Spurs, all these are good teams. I mean, I think Burnley would be 12th. I think that would be a good enough finish for them. I think West Ham going to Europa League this season, I believe, since they won the Conference League. They might be a bit distracted, so I don't think they have the minerals to finish in the top 10. So I might just switch this. Company and Burnley probably finishing 12th to be decent for them after coming back. Now, Conference League. I think Brighton, who got Europa League. Did they get Europa League? They got Europa League. They might drop one level down to the Conference League. Again, don't think they have the minerals to compete in the European League and in the Premier League at the same time. This needs to be redone. So you know what? I'm going to keep this and Newcastle over here. Wait, how many teams are there? Did I miss out 13, 14, 15? Ah, okay, there we go. This is what confused me. Alright, okay. I think I'm still missing a team here, huh? Yeah, Aston Villa is going to be not a Conference League. I think they might drop a bit, even though Unai Emery could do some miracles in the Conference League. So I think I'll keep Aston Villa in 8th. This tier list doesn't make sense, right? Because now I get to pick 3 teams in Champions League and then a champion. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on. Man City to be runners up. Ooh, United to get 3rd. I'll get to my thinking behind this right now, but for now, I think Arsenal are gonna win the league. There is something about, like, you know how when Liverpool came so close to winning the league and then they didn't, and everyone thought that's it, Liverpool's never gonna get that chance. The next season they actually fought really well, went on the crazy run and actually won the league. And I think Arsenal have the capabilities to do that this season with their new signings. Even though when I saw them in the friendly against United, they were very poor. But I think they did beat Barcelona and then I think another team late after that. Again, preseason don't count, but I still feel like Arsenal with their new signings are a team to beat. And finishing just 5 points behind their treble-winning City. You know, they were quite close. United, on the other hand, it's a bit confusing with how they how they will perform, because I'm not so convinced with the transfer market that they had. They have sold quite a lot of players, or they are releasing a lot of players. Not much incoming. We got a new striker that is injured and not sure when he's going to come back. promising, but again, we have had a lot of promising players that we signed and they turned out to be not so promising. So United could finish fourth, could be in the Europa League spot. Don't know how they will do in the Champions League. I feel like United are more of a cup team, so I have more faith in them in the Champions League as compared to them in the league. Because again, I can pretty much see us, dropping points early on, and then we'll have an amazing run where we pick up so many points. There's a bit of a hope that maybe we should have started the season better, and then again, it's towards the end of the season we'll again fall a bit, and then it's going to be like a mixed season. But overall, a bit positive. But this time, I feel like we are going to do as good as what we did last season, where we will also win a cup. Who knows? Maybe we could be the reigning champions of the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. We can go one step further there, since we don't have David De Gea as a goalkeeper. Or maybe we'll do quite decent in the Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals even. That would be a good run. Don't think we're even remotely close to winning it. So yeah, I'll keep United third, just over Liverpool, who might be a bit rejuvenated. Liverpool side, a bit weak midfield. However, they still have quality players up front, and their defense is still not the worst after the top six. So yeah, on their day they can beat anyone. At their home they can beat anyone. And I don't know where I can put Chelsea, because again, honestly, I actually don't know where I can put Chelsea. Chelsea could be having another season similar to last season, which means they could be in the mid-table, or maybe they can actually get back to their winning ways to at least secure a top 6 position. I really don't know how they're going to be, but also surprisingly, I don't know where I can put them. Okay, my bad. Maths is bad. So I have a spot in the mid-table, higher mid-table, so I might have to push everything down. You know what? I think that might be it. Newcastle, I don't think they're going to have a stellar season. They are going to be in the Champions League. I think they'll be quite distracted with it. And then Chelsea or Spurs for Europa League. Chelsea. I haven't seen much of Spurs' preseason. I know Chelsea won the American Premier League trophy, something like that. You know what? I'll give Chelsea 5th. It is my Premier League prediction. Arsenal to win the league, City, United and Liverpool securing top 4, Europa League of Chelsea and Spurs, Conference League goes to Newcastle, then a lot of the mid-table teams, and I think the rest explains itself. Yeah, Palace, Sheffield United and Luton Town to go down. But with that being said, let's talk about the best player of the season. If Arsenal win the league, this is going to be a bold claim, and I think the best player for them this season would be Leandro Trossard. I think he has the capability of being a very top-class player for them. He was a top-class player for Brighton. Yeah, I think he might be the best player if Arsenal win the league. Notable mentions would be obviously Haaland for Man City, and for United, I would say Bruno Fernandes might have the season that he's never had before. I think with the captain's armband, I was worried that he might drop his performance, but in the preseason I've seen enough of Bruno Fernandes and he just seems like a better player. He was a very good player for us. He was a world-class level player for us, but I feel like this season, and with having Mount in as well, I think we'll see the best of Bruno Fernandes. And yeah, he might also be the player of the season. Top goal scorer, I think probably is going to be Haaland again. I think he's just going to score like, I don't know, 25, 30 goals. Probably won't have the season like he did last season, but he might go ahead and get pretty similar numbers. And I feel like this season there might not be that many competition. If Harry Kane leaves Spurs, I think he might be the close second, but I think Haaland might get the top scorer again, once again. Signing of the season, this might be a rogue shot, but I feel like Timber, the defender that Arsenal signed, I think him along with Saliba might be the reason why Arsenal could go and be the champion. So I'll probably say Timber for the signing of the season. Surprise team. Looking at this table, I feel like it's not much of a surprise. The only surprise, or the only team that's jumped up quite a bit, is Chelsea, but that's because of their poor season that they had last season. But it would be Crystal Palace. I feel like not many people have said Palace to go down. I just somewhat feel like without Zaha, they might actually struggle, and not having that many caliber players. Flop signing. I think I forgot to do flop signing. But you know what? I think that's a very, very wrong category. I just don't want to say a flop signing without seeing anyone play up full season or even a half season. So I'm not gonna predict anyone as of now because it just makes no sense, you know. So yeah, let's just leave it at there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you do enjoy. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think will win the league? Are my predictions really outrageous, or is it more sensible? If you're an Arsenal fan, how confident are you that your team is gonna win the league? And yeah, hopefully I will be uploading back again in this channel soon. All right, take care and peace.